Hi, it's Bill Keeler in Little Falls, one of my favorite restaurants, one of the only places you'll find authentic French cuisine. We're in Canal Place at the legendary Canal Side Inn. What used to be a manufacturing center in Little Falls is now Canal Place, right on the Erie Canal, and it's the home of the Canal Side Inn. It's where arts meets history, meets entertainment, and of course, amazing French cuisine.
I'm celebrating my 32nd year in business this year. I opened in 1982. I came here from New Orleans and I trained in restaurants in New Orleans. I've enjoyed my time in Little Falls. I've seen the area here. We now call ourselves Canal Place. It's developed with shops and antiques, art galleries. Well, I've prided myself in serving traditional French cuisine over the years. I pretty much don't deviate too much from the classics because I feel that someone has to keep the classics alive. Everybody can't go off and do whatever they want to do. So I stay with traditional French cuisine.
Plate night is simple. We make two dishes. One is off the menu, and the other is a creation by the chef. And it goes up on the specials board for a week so you can come into the restaurant and try it out. And when I walk in here and I don't know what you're going to make and I see that, I'm pretty excited.
Well, thanks, Bill. You know, I'm known for my traditional French cuisine, but I also like to consider myself as a French seafood house because I do offer oysters on the half shell. These are Blue Point oysters. I have the little neck clams, which I steam with drawn butter. And then I also have mussels, and these are Prince Edward Island mussels, and I'm going to show you a little recipe today called moules marinières. It's the mussels steamed in white wine. We start with a little oil in a pan, and I'm going to take my mussels, put them right in the pan with the hot, and let that. This is a nice dish to do because it can be an appetizer or it can be a nice light dinner at home. You can have with a garden salad for dinner. So now we've got the mussels and the oil. Now we're going to add some garlic.
You're generous on the garlic. A good amount of garlic.
I like the garlic. It's very healthy for you. Some scallions. A little bit of parsley. And that's all there is to it. Take those ingredients, combine them together, we're going to mix them up. And then we have, of course, my favorite ingredient, some white wine.
So chef adds the wine, but then has to leave the kitchen to grab something in the stock room, leaving me behind to keep an eye on the mussels. The question, are they ready to overcook? Do I need to take them off the heat? I think they're done. I'm alone. I think they're done. Now James has walked away, so come on in and take a peek. I think they're done. You tell me, we'll find out if I made the right choice. To me, huh? They look done. Let's see if I did right. James, I took it off the heat. Yeah, I grabbed the copper pot without the towel.
Right,
not good.
So they're done. So you wanna go back to these is the nice plump mussels.
That smells awesome.
Of course, you get a nice juice in there.
Easy. This is really an easy dish.
So easy, so delicious.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Very tasty.
Yeah, and the juice.
The juice, you know,
is incredible.
It's almost like two meals in one because you have the juices. Of course, the more liquid you add when you cook, the more juice you'll get.
Right.
So if you wanted more juice, you can add a little more white wine.
All right, now we're up to 3 courses, 1 live lobster, 3 lobster dishes. It's the Summer Chef's Special every Friday night through the summer at Canal Side Inn.
This is our friend here, Homard Americain, although otherwise known as a fresh Maine lobster. And what I do in the summertime is a special during the summer. I make a 3-course lobster meal from the lobster. I take the lobster apart, and I basically divide the lobster into 3 portions. I have the tail meat, the knuckle meat, and the claw meat. So I've got a lobster stock going here. Very basic, very easy. Chop up your lobster shells, put them in there with some chopped onion, some chopped carrot, chopped celery, bay leaf, and a pinch of tarragon. And you let that simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour.
If you're gluten-free, instead of using a flour roux, chef is using cornstarch in warm water. That's used as the thickening agent for the bisque, and it's gluten-free. Now, always whisking, same type of process as you're putting a roux, using a roux.
So we'll let that just cook for a second, for a little while. And then I'll just show you quickly what I do for the next course. I'm just going to make a nice little salad. I call it salad composé. Hydroponic greens here. Some cucumber, some celery.
Also adding green beans and shredded hard-boiled egg.
My pieces of lobster from the claw lobster. Let's put some of that on there with a champagne vinaigrette.
And to make the champagne vinaigrette, it's shallots, champagne vinegar, Dijon mustard, and a little olive oil.
And this is what I would serve with the salad course. And I change this up during the course of the summer. I make different things, use different ingredients.
With the lobster meat, that is really good.
The soup has thickened here is a nice consistency. So we just have to finish the soup with a little bit of heavy cream. Put a little sherry in it. Thicken the lobster stock with a little bit of tomato paste. Finish with some heavy cream.
So the tomato paste, the heavy cream, will help thicken. The tomato paste also adds a little bit of flavor and color. Add a little salt, add a little pepper, and then let it reduce down and thicken just a bit, and then it's time to plate.
I take the claw meat and I serve it with the lobster bisque. Oh, I'm out of spoons. Sorry, Bill.
It's all right.
There's one.
That is awesome. Very simple.
Yeah.
Really simple.
Of course, when you make a lobster stock, you can make your soups with your stock. You can make sauces. This sauce could be basically use the same procedure to make a thermidor stock sauce, which is just has a little bit of dry mustard and a little cayenne pepper in it. It's a little spicier. That would be your thermidor sauce.
That is really good. Phil is our cameraman. He's not a seafood fan. Which means this is all exclusive to me.
Now, before we proceed to the main course, I'm just going to show you one little thing I do, and I make a butter. It's called a beurre nantaise. Make a little reduction of white wine vinegar, shallots, and when it reduces down, you add some cream to it. And then I'm going to whip in this butter. It's not too soft, it's not too hard. And make basically a creamy butter sauce. You can't use real hard butter or real cold butter, and you can't use butter that is too soft.
Okay.
And see, so now you see you get a nice butter, a nice creamy consistency to the butter. So what we're doing now is we're taking a little bit of clarified butter in the pan.
You heat up the butter and then add onions and saute them.
And again, I take some greens like this on the plate. Now I'm adding vegetables. I'm adding some sliced fennel in there. Some little red potatoes.
The red potatoes are pre-boiled.
Salt and pepper. Chives. Some fresh tarragon. All fresh garden herbs. Throw those in there. And then we're going to put in the lobster tail meat finally. The meat we saved from the lobster tail. Now we've used all the lobster meat. The claw, the knuckle, and the tail. And we just saute all those things together lightly. And we're just going to drizzle a little bit of the butter in there. Just maybe an ounce. That's it. Bill is anxiously waiting. He got his fork ready. And we'll put that right on top of the greens.
Wow, that looks awesome.
And that is our warm lobster salad for the summer.
So you serve this all summer long, your 3-course lobster dinner.
Yeah,
but it varies as the summer goes on.
Summer goes on, this dish will vary, and also we'll make different main courses.
This is so good. And it's a warm salad. All the vegetables in here, the lobster meat.
3 dishes made out of 1 live lobster. It's all on special every Friday at the Canal Side Inn. That's Plate Night for yet another week. New episodes every Thursday on our website.